and we are continuing our GenCon coverage. We are now at the Game Salute booth, where Julian, hi Julian.
Hi.
He will be explaining us Storm Hollow. This is the Collector's Edition, I believe?
The official title is Treasury Edition.
Treasury Edition, which comes with a lot of stuff. Believe me, guys, when I tell you, it's heavy, all right? Julian, can you give us a quick overview of the game?
Yeah, absolutely. So, Storm Hollow is a storytelling role-playing game that's it plays with a storyteller who's running heroes through an adventure, and lets you go on an entire epic quest in about an hour. One of the really cool things about the game is while you do have a storyteller who has to kind of have some preparation and know the adventure ahead of time, all the players can jump right into the story without knowing a single thing about the rules or anything right away. The land of Storm Hollow is the place where all the stories happen, so every fairy tale, every legend you've ever heard is a story of someone from our world having wandered into Storm Hollow, gone on their amazing quest, and coming back out with a story. And that's what the heroes are going to be doing on their quest. They whisk away from wherever they are, they find themselves in the middle of a strange land, and people are running up and going, oh my goodness, Poppin', heroes, we need your help. And of course, the heroes are confused at first. They're like, what am I doing, what's going on? But they're already role-playing, they're already engaged in the story.
They're already in game. Yeah. And now these are some of the player boards?
Yeah, so one of the very early things that happens, they're already playing, they're in the world, but someone's going to say, well, of course you're a hero of some kind. What kind of hero are you? Maybe you're a whiz-banger who's like an amazing inventor who can make magical machines. Or maybe you're a rift walker who is an intrepid explorer who can alter the world around you. Or a tail spinner who can tell amazing stories and inspire others. Or a storm chaser who can rush headlong into danger and come out unscathed. Or a lightbringer who is faces against the darkness and is a sort of a warrior type.
How many players can play this game?
It can take a total of 7 people. That's a storyteller and up to 6 heroes.
Up to 6 heroes,
yeah,
okay.
There's the 6 different hero types. One of them is also a spark caller that is can summon magical pets and do magical effects in the world. So they pick what that is, and then the only other thing is that heroes sometimes have a talent, so you can decide if you want to play as curious or wild or tricky.
Oh, cool. So you have like traits for the heroes.
Yeah, so if you decide you're going to be you might be the brave warrior, but maybe you're a tricky warrior, so you're still facing off against the darkness, but you're still using your wits. And this will give you an advantage. Anytime you're trying to do something in a tricky way, you get to roll a bonus die that's going to make it better chance for it to be successful and to gain you boost gems that let you activate your powers. And
right, so I see there's a lot of elements here as well throughout the game, right, that you can use, so depending on the class, I believe?
No, so there's the elements of the world. There's the 4 classic: earth, air, fire, water. Then there's also storm, and then there's life, which is like plant life. So there's 6 different skills in the game, and one of them's magic. Magic isn't like roll the dice and do anything you want. It's manipulating an element. So like if there's a source of fire in the world, you can use magic to make that fire grow bigger or get smaller. And if you're, say, a tricky lightbringer, everyone's got some kind of magic roll, but if you're tricky, that means when you're using wind magic, you have an extra talent to do that. So you're extra good at manipulating the winds to maybe like knock over something with a big gust of wind or help someone make that jump by giving a big updraft at the right time. The game focuses a lot on allowing for creative problem solving. You can come up with, a hero can come up with a lot of different ideas, and you just have to decide which of those 6 skills it sort of seems like it cover it.
How it works, right.
They roll their dice, and as long as they get at least 1 hit on that roll, whatever they were doing worked, you know?
Now, how many books is here? It seems like there's quite a bit, so I'm assuming replay value is big on this one.
Yeah, so like all role-playing games, it's got all the tools you need to make your own adventures. You can adventure forever, and it introduces you to that in a variety of ways. But before you even have to do that, there are a lot of pre-made adventures right out of the gate. So there's the Preludes book comes with 5 starting adventures. Different ways to try and jump in the world, and as you can see, there's it's all very well laid out, very visual.
Here.
Yep, it's like boxes for each thing to sort of tell you what's going on.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and then in addition to that, if you are wanting to go on a more epic quest, there's a 10-adventure epic quest called Pieces of a Broken World. The story of the world of Storm Hollow is that it got created by magical storms rip through all the time, and the regions of the world are called rifts because once in a great while, like whole other bits of worlds just rip into the world, and suddenly there's a new region of the world, and something else sometimes goes missing. The Pieces of a Broken World story is all about things have started to, for some reason, pop back out. They're vanishing from the world. Things are going missing, and everyone's getting a little scared and not knowing why. So it's a 10-adventure arc, 10 chapters to the story that this will lead you through. And then in addition to that, there's a couple extra complex adventures that you can go on in the city of Venture. So a total of 17 pre-made adventures in the game. And then after that, there's a variety of things called, there's certain scenes to go. So every adventure in the game has art cards that go with it for every scene. You'll have like scene 1, scene 2, scene 3.
Awesome.
There's also these scenes to go that have no specific story yet tied to them, but you can either make up your own story and pick the art, or in the book for each one of these, there's an already designed scene. There's 7 scene 1s, 8 scene 2s, 8 scene 3s, and basically you decide, all right, I'm going to pick this scene 1, and that's going to lead to this scene 2, and that scene 3, and you've got a ready-made adventure.
My goodness, how long did it take you to create this game, Julian?
It kickstarted back in 2012, and we've been designing it since, pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay, and it just came out this year.
It just came out. It's literally on the way to Kickstarter backers. Some have already got it, and some are still waiting for their copy to arrive. So.
Well, listen, man. Look, the final product is absolutely gorgeous. I wish you the best of luck. I'm glad Game Salute picked it up for you guys, and I wish you the best of luck with this game. All right.
Thank you. Thank you for talking to us.
You're very welcome. Subscribe now to our channel to stay in the loop. If you like our work, help us continue by sharing the channel to your gaming group. Thanks for watching and happy gaming.